aged 20 years.
You have.
But that
Eat that.
that week in Florida, to me, was the last. And I thought the rest of the country was like that. It was the summer of '84, and I was just about to start getting bad with the blow. Like, it was around.
Yeah.
And I was dating this chick that had tremendous pussy. I was in love with her. I would steal her panties and jerk off when I wasn't with her. And, oh my God, she was fucking tremendous, and she sucked dick, and we get coked up together, and we'd 69 in hotel rooms on Fridays and Saturdays, and we used to drink Harvey's Bristol Cream. Anybody remember Harvey's Bristol Cream? It was like a fucking strong Irish. What's that shit? Bailey's.
Oh, yeah.
It was like a 90 proof Bailey's that fucked you up. And it took a broad from point A to point Z with a half a biscuit and a couple of lines. And me and that chick would get, like, I'd save money the whole week, get like 3 Quaaludes, get 2 bottles of Harvey's Bristol Creams, a bag of ice cubes. I'd get a hotel room in Seaside Heights in the wintertime for like $10. And I'd take her down on a Saturday night, coke her up, and fucking eat her ass. And we'd 69, and she'd stop and do a line of coke and clean her nose and suck that fucking pipe again. Those are the days, dog. Those are the fucking days when you're 20.
What is Triplet premiere?
Triplet, June 2nd on Travel Channel. 8 p.m. double premiere episode.
That's the show you want. That's the trip tank you
shit.
want. Like the show that you go and see the underground. People shooting heroin, people snorting blow, somebody ODing.
That on Triplet?
June 2nd.
No, that's what people want to see. They don't want to see.
The entire screen will be blurred.
Look at this
The
over here
entire
eating.
22 minutes.
Look at this over here eating the biggest sandwich in Texas. I don't give a fuck, Jack. I want to see where the party's crack-a-lacking in Texas. I want to see Bird all coked up, doing bumps at a club, taking an ear beating from a chick with bad breath at the bathroom. And she's like, if you come to my place, Bert's like, okay. And the camera has to follow you.
Guys, cut the
No, fuck that. Then you go back to her house, and she's shooting heroin, and she starts to OD. She starts to OD, but you got to crack a nut from the heroin, and you put your dick in her mouth. And then she ODs, and you and the camera crew leave. And on the way down the stairs, you bump into another party. Like, that's the fucking show right there. Nobody wants to see you at a restaurant going on a roller coaster. Who gives a fuck? You're in a dope.
June 2nd.
Show I've ever heard.
On Travel
described.
Channel.
That is, listen. So I'm at a restaurant, Bert Kreischer. It's August of '84. I am a psychological wound.
Yeah.
I was just starting to digest it. My mother had died. When you have a loss that strong, I was in high school. I went to school the next day. I made believe like if she was still alive in my head, not to deal with it. And finally, after 4 years, I had to deal with it. And I'm in a restaurant eating, and all of a sudden this guy comes up to me and he goes, "Hey, aren't you Denora's son?" He goes, "Fucking Muñeco's looking for you." Muñeco was this friend of the family's that had one eye that went that way. But when he'd do coke, the eye would ravel. But he was fucking. I did something for him as a kid one time. He had 2 sons, and we all got along. And I did some. I did something for him as a kid one time.
He's gonna have his t-shirt.
And like I hit, yeah, we all got along, right? Right. So what the fuck? We all got along. What do you think? What do you think? There was riff?
Tail.
Huh?
You was like a fairy tale.
Oh my God!
He had 2 sons and we all got along.
Dog, I gotta sell the story. What do you want to do? You think I'm gonna give it to them cold?
So wait, so Muñeco's looking for you.
He's got 2 sons.
My mother died in '79.
Yeah.
He came to the wake and shit, but throughout the years we lost contact with each other. Muñeco was a big time drug dealer. In '80, and about the time they killed. This is a fucked up story that I'm thinking about right now. Before my mom died, my mom woke me up like a year before she died and goes, "Hey man, I gotta talk to you about something." She goes, "You know Muñeco's son?" Because he had 1 son, then he had twins. She goes, "They killed one of the twins."
What?
And I go, "What are you talking about?" She goes, "Some chick and him and OD'd. The kid always was troubled. He OD'd in Fort Lee in some house." So,
Jesus.
I'm like, that's really sad. You know, what are we going to do? I think we went to the funeral and whatever, and then we came home. When we got home, she came to me, my mom, and she's like, "He wants to talk to you about something." I'm like, okay. And I'm in the 8th grade, 7th grade, but my best friend was that guy right there, Carmine the Torch Balzano.
Or which one?
That guy.
The football coach.
Oh yeah.
He wasn't no fucking football coach. Right
What does it look like?
there goes my fucking coach.
Hey Joey, will you walk me through your weight gain and weight loss through the years? So like, when did you start gaining weight?
The weight gain started 1995 in Seattle.
That's when you started gaining weight.
When I left Boulder, I was about 230.
Really?
Shoulders, I swam every day. I rode a bicycle around town. When I got divorced, I was a big North Boulder rec guy. Big. Fins to swim, goggles,
Really?
3-4 times a week, master's swimming program. I loved it.
So then when you went to Seattle, that's when you were with Josh Wolf
No
and Brody.
weights, car, no walking anymore. In Boulder, I didn't have a phone, so I have to walk to the payphone. When you text me, the walking disappears. It's amazing when the walking disappears. When I was an open micer in New York, I was Slim Jim Magoo, and you're eating in New York, right? You're getting the slice, you're getting the meatball hero in Harlem, because you're walking, your movement, and it's all uphill.
Do you remember what you used to call? Remember when I lost all that weight and I was walking around everywhere? I just walked to meet you. You remember you used to call it the DUI diet? He goes, he didn't drive, dog. Why'd you walk? And I go, I was just trying to lose weight. And he's like, what do you want to do? Did you get DUI? This is the DUI diet?
There's different diets for people. And listen, when you take walking out of your fucking patois, you want to lose weight? Walk from fucking Studio City to Hollywood 2 times a week.
I almost walked here tonight, and then I was like, "Fuck that!"
Oh, that's a hike. That's a hike.
So wait, so then when you went to Seattle,
When I went to Seattle in the beginning, I started gaining weight. I started fucking and sucking the stripper. Once you start eating pussy is when you go limp. That's the biggest weight gain in your life. Once that pussy's good and you're in love and you're eating bagels.
Dude, I was 185 when I met Leanne.
Yeah. That's the biggest. So when I met the stripper, here I am taking aluminum foil out of her asshole. How do you think I'm eating? I'm eating turkey burgers. I'm eating fucking 3-egg omelets for breakfast.
3-egg omelets?
Oh, my God. This chick always had a yeast infection, so I had to keep my immune system up. You know what I'm saying? When you're a stripper, that yeast infection is alive inside you.
So wait, so how heavy were you when you moved to Hollywood?
So when I moved to Hollywood, I was probably 255. The real good,
From Seattle?
From Seattle. The really good picture of me at Stanhope's where people look at and go, wow.
Can you pull that up?
No.
Can you find it?
Nobody's got it.
Okay.
Rogan's got it in his personal file. I'm about 250, 255. We're going in like fucking Marines. You understand me?
Welcome to church, motherfucker.